You must have non-negotiables in your life. You must have things that you just don't let slide. You feel me? For example, you in a relationship with a girl, she cheat on you. Your non-negotiable gotta be don't cheat. If she cheat, you gotta kick her to the curb. You feel me? Get out of there. And I'm just saying cheating as an example because I feel like that's the most vivid example I could give y'all for y'all to understand my point. Going through life, through relationships, through jobs, through everything, just going in your everyday life, you must have non-negotiables and you must have things and beliefs and values that you stand on to make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can never just sit here and let people run all over you, let people do whatever they want, treat you however they feel. You must, and I repeat, you must, in order to be a man, a high value man at that, in order just to be, I'm not saying I'm the highest value, but there's things I don't let slide. And I know me doing these things is going to lead me when I'm 30, 40, 50. I'm going to be, you feel me? I'm going to be on top of the game. But yo, I really want y'all to peep what I'm about to tell y'all because I just feel these are things I've been taught from people in positions that I want to be in and things I've just been taught throughout life experiences. You must have non-negotiables. You must have, like, I repeat it because it's so important. When you have non-negotiables, right? You really have these things you don't take, you don't tolerate, whether it's disrespect, like I said earlier, girl cheating, whether it's just you not doing anything fun before your work. You feel me? Just having these non-negotiables keeps you, these boundaries. It keeps you in line to achieve what you want to achieve. If you want to be, famous, you want to grind, whatever the case is, you want to be, you feel me, best content creator, best cook, best fucking best whatever, best basketball player. Don't matter what it is. If you want to be the best, you got to really have these non-negotiables so you can become the best. You feel me? If you want to be the best basketball player, some of your non-negotiables should be not going outside late, hanging out late, prioritize your sleep, prioritize your workouts, not doing anything that's harmful to your body intentionally, like smoking and drinking and stuff like that. You feel me? Not eating a whole bunch of junk food all the time. You know what I'm saying? Those are things you got to put into place so you can achieve your goals and you could really be the best in your category. You know what I'm saying? Prioritize the work. Don't sit here and get caught up with all the stuff that don't matter for real. All the stuff that don't bring you no good ROI. When you do actions, you want to have a good ROI on them. You feel me? If you're doing something, you know what I'm saying? You doing something, you want to get something back in return. Like take smoking for example. You smoking, right? You want something back in return. You gonna get that high. You're not gonna opt to smoke some good shit. You feel? I mean, something. You're not gonna opt to smoke some dirt, some block work. But you could smoke some Zion. You could smoke some pain. You could really get high. You feel me? It. That's just a good example. I mean, you feel me? That's a calm example. But there's so many more examples. You feel me? But that's just one example I'm using. If you sit here, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna invest in a chop shit. You feel me? You don't want to invest in chop shit. She's not gonna bring you no good ROI. It's chop shit. Well, you go to find shit, you're gonna get a good return on your investment for sure, especially if you treat her right. You feel me? Now, that's another thing. Listen, the girls, man. I'm telling y'all, the girls, they can either bring you up or they can bring you down. You gotta have non-negotiables with these women as well. You just gotta have shit you don't tolerate. Gotta have these things you don't tolerate because if you start tolerating stuff early on, you let things slide early on. Later on, it's when you try to check it, it's not gonna be reciprocated. She's not gonna feel me. She's not gonna understand this shit because you letting it slide early on. If you let your girl do all this other shit, talk to other niggas, be flirty with other niggas, do all that shit early on, guess what's gonna happen when she doing it? She gonna do that shit later on, and then you gonna sit here trying to check it, looking like a fool when you should have nipped it in the butt early on. You gotta have these non-negotiables. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would never let my listen. I would. You're not gonna be up here, be my woman, and then be over here flirting with mad other niggas. Hell no. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how good you look. I look better. Like, feel me? I don't care about none of that shit. Listen, you're not gonna sit here and be flirting with other niggas, cause I could go flirt with a whole bunch of other bitches. See how you like that? You know what I'm saying? That's just another non-negotiable. But back to what I was saying about working shit. When you working, You really got to make sure you're non-negotiable if you want to be a successful man in 2025. If you want to, start really achieving your goals. I'm nowhere, like I say all the time, nowhere close to where I want to be, but I'm so close. I'm so much closer to where I want to be than where I was before, where I was months ago. It's not even funny. And I'm telling you what I've done to help me in my journey of success so far and what helped me bring such amazing results so far. Yo, the non-negotiable. Do not listen, it don't matter. I tell y'all, I stopped smoking, couldn't smoke. I'm not gonna get into the reasons why I couldn't smoke, but I couldn't smoke. I deaded it, cold turkey. I'm talking going from smoking, on smoking OD to just stop. The second I found out about why I had to stop, I put it down. Didn't do it. Months on end. Ain't do it. Listen, my friends go hang out, can't smoke. Now, I'm not gonna say I wasn't tempted. I was tempted, but I never fell into the temptation. I never listen throughout that whole time. I never put a spliff in my mouth. That's word is born. I never put a spliff in my mouth. Never smoked a spliff. Never none of that. Did what I had to do, got what I had to get done. You feel me? The non-negotiable. I'm not falling back into that because I'm not gonna get to where I gotta get to if I fall back into that. And then you also gotta make sure you have people around you that's backing you on what you say. If you say you're not gonna do something, don't be around somebody that when that something comes up, they enable you to do it. You want to have people around you telling you, nah, I don't care, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not doing it. And those are people that want to see you win. Those are people that you need to have around you. Don't listen. That should be another non-negotiable. Don't have no bad people around you. If people not checking you on what you're doing, people not bringing you no listen. Don't have them around you. If they're not good for you, leave them. That ass. Ain't nothing worse than negative energy around you all the time. When you constantly surround yourself with negative energy, you constantly just, around that type of stuff, and people constantly bring you down, they're gonna bring you further away from where you want to be. So cut them off. Feel me? Toxic relationships, dead it. You don't need it. No, it's gonna hurt. Love hurt. Trust me, I know love hurt. But guess what? Ain't shit like wasting time. Listen, you can be here in this relationship. It's toxic and all that. Toxic. Listen, you don't need that. Don't waste your time doing that because time's something you'll never get back. No matter, listen, you waste a second, you'll never get that second back. So if something as minor as a second can be wasted and you can never get it back, just imagine hours, months, years. Don't waste no time in no toxic relationship. That should be another non-negotiable for y'all. Listen, if it's bad people around you, bad energy, dead it. Cut it off. Cut the dead weight. Not everybody could come for the ride. Listen, when you on the road to success, you want to rise, there's gonna be people that want to see you fail. There's gonna be people hating on your downfall. There's gonna be people clowning your every move. Everybody should have know your every move, but there's gonna be some people that's watching you so close because they just want to see you lose. But while they watching you, waiting for you to lose, while they hating on you, praying on your downfall, you working and you working and you working. Every hour they spend hating on you, that's 3 hours you spend working. And before you know it, you gonna be where you wanna be while they still hating on your ass. They just gonna be sad and miserable hating. Don't feed into hate. Another non-negotiable for y'all. Don't feed into the negativity. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Cause guess what? You can't be successful without negativity. It's not gonna happen. So don't feed into that shit. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, like I said before, I'll give you another example. You wanna get brolic, you wanna get aggy, this, that, and third. You wanna gain weight, be good fit. You wanna have a good physique. Your non-negotiable gotta be, listen, I can't eat them sugary crumble cookies. I can't eat them Oreos. I can't eat them Doritos. I can't be eating that stuff OD. I can't be binge eating none of that. I gotta eat clean. Gotta drink my water. I can't be drinking soda. I can't be doing none of that. These non-negotiables are things you set into place, boundaries you put to keep you in the parameters, to keep you on track to your goals. Without non-negotiables and without boundaries, you're just gonna be moving all you're not gonna be in line, you're not gonna be moving straight. The quickest way to get from point A to B is a straight line. So when you all over the place, zigzagging all over the place, and it's your goals, it's you and your goals, you're not gonna listen. You want to minimize the time to achieve something. You want to achieve something in as little time as possible. Not saying it. Listen, why spend 2 years trying to hit 100K on YouTube? I mean, when you could do it in one. You know what I'm saying? Why waste the extra year? Who knows? That extra year you could have had a video that made your whole channel blow up. You could have made your whole channel blow up, and now you got 1 million subscribers because you didn't waste the time. Set these non-negotiables, man, and you're gonna start seeing people gonna start treating you different. But when you really stand on what you say, people start having more respect for you. Listen, especially with women, guys. Don't be scared to tell a woman about herself. Listen, don't ever be scared to tell nobody about themselves. But I be seeing a lot with, especially these younger guys. I'm 18. I see it from people younger than me, and hell, I see it from people older than me. Don't be scared to tell women what you need to tell her. If she's doing some fuck shit, yo, what you doing? Check her on that. She gonna respect you way more for checking her on that than if you just let it slide. Oh, okay, baby, it's alright. Nah, it's not alright. It's not alright at all. You feel me? Ain't none of that shit alright. Ain't none of that shit you was doing alright. And I ain't gonna continue to do this if you keep doing that. You feel me? And that shit work. Every single trip, that shit works. And then they gonna start, oh, chill. Nah, it was that deep. You're not doing this no more. Not at all. And then when you start, like I said before, people gonna start respecting you. People gonna listen, and when people respect you and people, have respect for you, that's a very underrated. That's very underrated. If somebody respects you, that means they're willing to conversate with you. And if it's the right person, you can have a conversation with them that opens you up to a whole new network. Trust. You feel me? But listen, y'all, put these non-negotiables in place. Do what y'all gotta do. As always, y'all fuck with the video. Drop a like down below. Y'all have any questions y'all want to ask in the comment section. Y'all would know what to do. And listen, we got to roll to 1K, y'all. So I really appreciate if y'all hit that sub button. We got more videos coming. 100 videos straight. Stay tuned. And until for the next one, I'm going to see y'all.